Hi, you're watching Construction Gaming and welcome back to New Chester on Cities Skylines. This is going to be episode number 48 in the series, and in this episode I'm going to be starting work on one of the towns which is on the kind of the outskirts of the Chester and Cheshire area of Parkgate and Neston. But before I get into that, I just thought I'd show you how we're getting on with Ellesmere Port. It's starting to fill out now. Let's quickly skip out of this. You can see the Little Sutton and Rivercar areas. Planted all the trees like I normally do, just to fill out the gaps that are left between any houses. Obviously we've got Rivercar Valley, which we did in the last episode. Still got some trees to plant in the Overpool area, but this is only recently just filled out. I've got Whitby and Great Sutton to do. I've just put some more commercial along this section because this is just going to be like a high street. Might have a bit more commercial down this main road as well, but we're going to obviously have houses all in these bits. But before I finished that, you can see there the demand for housing is really quite high again, which is good. Population of 120,000, so it is rising quickly. We do have a death wave going on, but I did expand the population quite quickly, so that's to be expected. You can't really do anything about that. I'm just going to let that play out. There should be more than enough death care in place, which there is. There's a bit of a miss in here, but I'm not putting in loads more crematoriums yet. Anyway, not over here, so that'll just play out. So basically, on the very fringes of the map, we have Neston and Parkgate, which I've marked out in a little village burn. This is going to be using the it was supposed to be using, why isn't that? Oh yeah, the self-sufficient buildings, like I've done in other little kind of more upmarket villages, shall we say. I've used those just to set them apart from the other more urban areas, so that's going to be like that. And where are we? These are just going to be using the European Suburbia pack. So I've got a bit of a road coming in. This is the main high road here. What I'm going to do before I start work on Neston and Parkgate is just get this junction sorted. It is a bit wonky, so I'm going to flatten this all out, make the junction look a bit nicer, a bit more efficient, to try and get traffic coming down here, because it is getting really busy now. Because this, as it is in real life, it's the main connection between the M53. If you basically want to travel to the Deeside Industrial Estate or North Wales from Liverpool, you'd come through the tunnel down the 53, you'd have to come off at this junction, and then you'd come down this single carriageway. Excuse me, sniffling. Because when you come down the 53 through Ellesmere Port to here, this junction doesn't have a westbound entry and exit slip, so you basically got no choice but to come down here. Now, what was gonna happen, they did propose to build a new expressway which would have come off the 53 and come down. I'm in two minds whether to build that, because we've only got 2 episodes left, unless I go over the 50 target that I'd set myself. I build the expressway, but I'm not sure. As far as I know, my new broadband is getting switched on the 11th, when they're promising 8 megabits upload, which probably if you're in America that doesn't sound very much at all, but for me it's a lot better than we've had. I had 0.6 of a megabyte, which is pathetic. I'm not sure if 8 meg is sufficient for streaming, but I'm going to try anyway. So I'm going to aim for a 50th episode stream or 2 and just see how we get on, basically. Still aiming for that, and we will see. I might have to turn some of the graphics down, maybe just have the game paused, which could be difficult. I will just have to just basically have to see how we get on when I try and see what happens. So anyway, I think what I'll do is I'll just get on and build this new area here in the usual time lapse, which will start now. Okie dokie, I think I've got most of the main roads mapped out now, just building it, well, from memory, but as always it's not completely to scale, but it just represents roughly how the area sort of looks. So it's slowly growing. It's not a massive town, so not a huge amount to do, but we're getting there. Bit of industrial area here. I'm going to put some housing in here because I forgot, well, I wouldn't say I forgot, but I didn't really take into account that there was housing on this area. But it's not a huge problem anyway, because I think unemployment's still going to be really low. Oh no, that's crime, which is cropped up a bit. Maybe I haven't got any police there, but unemployment's still 4%, so we're not crying out for industry at the minute anyway. I will put a bit in here just to represent the industrial area. This is, what is it? No, not that one. No, which one is it? That one. So this is ore, so I'll put a bit of ore industry in there just to represent the industrial park. But other than that, it's not a huge amount to do. I wonder, should I finish this? I think I will get most of this finished before the next episode, and then I can start thinking seriously about the live stream on the 50th episode. So I will build a bit of this off screen, maybe finish it in the next episode, but I'll just have to wait and see. But that's it for this episode. So until next time, bye bye.